This is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back. Overlooking the Crystal City right now. Temperatures have fallen into the 50s for a good chunk of the southern tier. Northern tier is still retaining a little bit of heat there, but as you go further north into the state, you're seeing a little bit more cool air. 51 in Penn and 48 in Cortland. Closer to Corning, it's 56, but take a trip down Route 15, it's more or less at around the mid-60s in Mansfield and Tioga, sitting at about 63 for Wellsboro and Towanda, hovering right around 61 right now in Appalachian. Right now, not too much happening across our area. Some high pressure is going to nudge its way in here over the next couple of days. That's going to keep a lot of things out, including cloud cover, so lots of sunshine coming around here the next couple of days. Very dry environment expected here in the short term. We can still see just not too much going on. Radar is a very easy jump tonight. Nothing really to detect here moving forward. As we head into tomorrow, might want to look out for some fog for your commute in the morning, but aside from that, we're going to stay on the sunny track in the morning. A little bit of cloud cover rolling in towards the early afternoon, but that's not going to stop temperatures from climbing decently above average up into the 70s. But pretty much most of the country, barring the northwest corner of the country, you're going to be seeing some very much above average conditions. Very deep red indicated here on the map from the Climate Prediction Center for the period from October 4th to the 8th. Got about an 80 to 90% chance of exceeding averages here going into October. So we're going to be seeing some above average conditions, not just this week, but likely into next week as well. We're going to see some cloud cover roll in on Monday, and we'll see that start to meander through and eventually start to break up on parts of Tuesday, mainly in the morning. See a lot of that start to drift back further south. Again, that's in part thanks to high pressure starting to roll in. Another quick tropical update here. We still have these two systems moving through, Imelda and Umberto. Looks like they're going to interact just slightly, but based on current modeling, it looks like that Umberto interacting with Imelda is actually going to keep Imelda away from the shoreline, or at least further away from the shoreline. Models have more or less trended towards Imelda, making that turn, making that stall and then turn a lot sooner than expected. You could see how initially we thought it was going to stall right along the shoreline with South Carolina. You could see it's paralleling right around with Orlando, Florida there. It's paralleling there and eventually making its turn out to the right, but it is starting to become a threat towards the island of Bermuda. So we look at some ensemble forecasting here, American GFS models in yellow, European models in red. You can see how the vast majority of these show that stall happening right around here. You can see just right around paralleling Florida, and eventually takes that right turn and starts to head out into the ocean. So much better than what we were seeing the last couple of days, where we thought that stall was going to happen right around South Carolina and southern North Carolina and bring in a lot of rain. But instead, we're looking like we're not going to see much of anything, either from that system or from any system, really. This high pressure is going to keep us relatively rain-free here for the short-term future. As we look ahead, 82 was our high. The actual high from the Elmira Corning Regional Airport was 83, so it's another $5 here for our charity of the month, thanks to Superior Plus Propane. 48 is the low tonight. We are still expecting to see some fog coming around for Monday morning. The rest of the 7-day forecast showing temperatures hovering in the 70s, 60s by Wednesday and Thursday, thanks to some clockwise circulation from incoming high pressure. But we will see that warm air return once again Saturday and Sunday next weekend, looking more summer-like as opposed to fall-like.